guys, it's Krista here with Outgrowing, and today I am succession planting some flowers. I did plant a little extra corn. My corn isn't quite coming up. I did notice today there's a few more poking up, but I kind of freaked because the birds get into the corn seed and then they go to town. And last year I literally planted 11 rows and I think I had 3 rows. So this year I'm on it. I succession planted a little bit more of that, but what I am doing is succession planting at this moment, sunflowers. So you can see I've got 3 more rows here. I've got my original rows over there. They're starting to come up. I want to plant some more here. And then actually on the back side of the corn, there's a square that isn't being used. I'm going to plant more sunflowers there. And that'll be great because you need lots of pollination when it comes to growing corn. And so I'm going to plant them on the back side. I'll have them on the front side and that. So what else have I succession planted? I succession planted some beets yesterday. And then today I will be succession planting. I've got some lettuce. I've got, what the heck is that? Oh, I did the corn. My sunflowers. And then I want to succession plant some baby's breath. And then I have to look at my little growing map. But basically, what does succession planting do? Succession planting enables you to have continuous crop throughout the season. I have always succession planted because it helps to, ensure that I have plenty of flowers. And in the fall sometimes, yeah, I will have plants that maybe haven't quite got to maturity, and that's fine. It's just the risk you take, but it is worth it for me to plant them and give it a whirl because more often than not, I actually have great success. Succession planting all the way until July. And everything still has time for maturity. You should check out the dates on the back of the package to see how many days it takes until maturity, because there's lots of things that won't make it. But there are certain flowers like sunflowers, yes. Baby's breath, yes. I will plant baby's breath a couple more times. Zinnias, yes. I will be planting way more zinnias. I'll be planting those actually today as well. But yeah, so you want to check on the back of your package, but there are some definite flowers and produce that can very much so be succession planted, as I have mentioned. So that is what I'm up to, you guys. I'm just going to get in here. I used my Earthway cedar there. I've talked about that before. I use that for my corn. For my sunflowers, I'm just going to go in and just place them in by hand. And I'm going to get that happening, and then I'm going to get some water on them because that's one thing. I was expecting rain and we haven't gotten any. So I have to get water on all this stuff, and that's probably why it's a bit slow to germinate. The corn needs lots of water, lots of nitrogen, all that good stuff. So I'm going to get cracking, you guys, and get on planting. I planted my few rows here. I planted limoncello, 1 row of those because I didn't have too many seeds left. And then I planted 2 rows of this orange mahogany. I think this will be a great one for the fall and a quick transition from summer to fall. So what I mean by on the back side, it'll say germinates in 5 to 10 days, direct seed, it's an annual, and flowering time is from 8 to 12 weeks. So we are mid-June. And so 8 weeks will take us to mid-August, which is wonderful. Even if it takes 10 weeks, that's to the end of August, which is what you want to keep an eye on when you're planting and succession planting. You want to keep an eye on those dates because certain things, for instance, what takes a long time? Well, let's say asters. Asters need a longer growing season, so I plant those and the seed all out at the very beginning of the season because I don't think I could successfully get a second crop. In fact, I struggled to even get 1 crop off them. But I'm not giving up because I have a lot of seeds, so I did try them. But you really want to check that out. So I'm actually going to rework this little end corner spot here. I was just having a moment where I'm like, oh, do I plant zinnias down here? But no. I'll find another spot in the garden to continue to plant some more zinnias. This is a great spot for sunflowers because it's off to the side. And my method to my madness is that in the fall, when I have to clean them up, it's just a lot of shrapnel to drag all the way across the garden. Plus they grow tall, right? And so where else would I plant any more sunflowers? And so I like to have them on the edge of the garden, because then when I cut them down with a weed whacker that has a metal head on it. And then I'm right by the road, so I can just pull the truck up and load it in and get rid of it. Just the same as the corn. I think this is going to be awesome. All this stuff will be dealt with on this side, and I can just like toss it there. And then the garlic is all growing like crazy. The weeds are too. But yeah, so I'm going to go grab the rototiller. I'm going to get in here. I dug up most of the thistles. I just noticed there's one more. I dug up most of the thistles. Those things, you really have to get them from the roots. Otherwise, they just continually spread. So I'm going to go get my rototiller. It's right there. I'm going to go get it, and I'm going to just work this up one more time so the dirt's all soft for when I plant the last bit of sunflowers. And you know what? I only have a few different varieties left to plant. So if there is a little bit of space, I might plant some zinnias, but I think I'll just predominantly stick to the sunflowers because they're going to be tall. They'll cast shade. So sunflowers it is. I'm just problem solving in my head. So I'm going to go get the rototiller, guys. The weed whacker. Well, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I've got this succession planted. I'm very happy about that. Good things are happening. It's sunny out today, not super windy. We got some heat, so this is great. I'm going to get the water on all this stuff over here right now because I've spent the majority of the weekend watering the other side. I need to kind of start working my way through this end, through the garlic, through the plants on this end. So I'll be kind of working through here for the rest of the day, and then I'll kind of meet up in the middle. I got some squash on this end that needs to be watered as well, but I'm just going to be working on that, doing some weeding, getting things looking as good as possible, on the hunt for all the seedlings that are popping up, or all the, yeah, I guess seedlings. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm up to this weekend, you guys. That's the scoop with succession planting. I planted, oh, I guess I should let you guys know. The last thing I planted was Pro-Cut plums, sunflowers, and then Earthwalker. I didn't have great success with the Earthwalkers last year. I loved the color of them. They weren't really great flowers. So hopefully this year they'll be a little bit different. I don't know. It's the same seed, so likely not, but they're planted in a different spot. So maybe they'll do a little bit better. The colors were beautiful. I couldn't really put them in a bouquet, but that's going to do it for me, you guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And then you can check out the rest of the videos that are going to come your way. Thanks, guys.